So in the previous video tutorial, I showed how easy it is to make a roof. I don't like to use the roofs that come with Revit because they're trying to illustrate structure in there, and we don't do it that way. But you can see that it's a gable roof everywhere except for here. It's a hip roof everywhere except for here where I put a gable, and we'll attach this wall up to that roof at a later time. But you can see that right now this part of the garage has a second floor above it, so the roof is covering and the second floor is covering the garage. But this part of the garage needs to have a roof over it, and so that's what we'll do now. And hopefully the roof will be easy for you as well. ZE to just zoom to the extents. So I'm going to turn the underlay on of the second floor so I can see where, that's not helping me any. That's showing me the roof and I don't need to see that. So I'm going to turn that off. And I'll just kind of fake it. So architecture, roof. We still want to use the same type of roof. So let's see what it defaults to. Hopefully the one we're using in the other part of the roof. Let's see. Yep, so we're good there. I'm going to draw lines this time, and I'm going to say 2-foot offset. But I'm going to still pick the same point, which is the tab. It's not letting me select that line. There we go. It did. And so I've selected that line, and I'll just come across, and then oops, look at that. I put it on the wrong side. Can I flip that if I hit the space bar? Nope, I wasn't paying attention. I had the 2-foot offset, but I need to draw the line in the other direction. Watch what happens when I do it this way. I'm gonna come from here over here, and see now it's putting in the roof with the 2-foot offset in the correct direction. I didn't pay attention to that the last time. Still have a 2-foot offset, so I'm going to pick this line and come down here. And now before I click again, I'm going to hit my space bar, and hopefully that'll flip it to the other side. Yep, okay. And then I'll do the same thing again one more time. Double check that my offset is right. I'm looking for this line right here. Got it. And the offset's on the wrong side, so I'll hit the space bar. And I'll come across like that. Let's clean those up real quickly with the trim extend, which I call fillet. You can see that there is a slope on all of them. And here's where I'm going to fake it to begin with. I'm going to draw a line, but I don't want an offset. That's great. And I'm going to draw, the roof would not extend past the finished wall above, and I'm assuming that that's where it is right now. And here again is where I'm going to fake it. So I'll probably have to go in and modify this, but for now, I'll just do that. And at some point right here, I'm going to draw a line up to there. Now it's time to clean all of this up. So this guy needs cleaning up. Always click on the part when you're doing trim extend. Always click on the parts that you want to keep. Right now, I don't want this to have a slope. So when I click on it, I'm going to say it does not define a slope. And when I click on this one, I'm going to say it does not define a slope. And I don't want this guy to define a slope either. So when we're drawing roofs, sometimes we'll have to modify it a few times, but I think that's okay for now. And I'll say, all right, it did draw the roof. Let's grab this section and drag it over here and put it at the right height. So we'll go to that view and see the roof's too low. And I want that roof to go up to this line. So I'll draw again, I'll just quickly draw a reference line in there so I have something to move it to. And I want it to go to this height. That's where I want my roof height to be. And now I can grab this roof and say move it. And I can move it from the end point of here just straight up till it hits this line that I put in right here. All right, let's go look at it in 3D and see what we did, what worked and what didn't. So I'm spinning it around, and it seems like it's pretty close to what I want. This is an issue. If the water comes down, it's going to hit the wall over there. So that's going to have some help, some work done with it. But I want to join these two roofs because just look what happens over here. See, it's not actually connected. So let's try the join roof right here. Let's pick joining the roof. I want to pick this guy first. He's not letting me. So let's see. This is join the roof. It's not letting me pick this one either. So I'll have to do that in another tutorial to make that work. But what I'm saying is here, we'll probably put some sort of what I call a saddle, or we could extend this roof down a little bit more. But for right now, I'm going to say that that's a good tutorial for putting the roof on the garage. And we're probably in the 90% range of having the roof done. So remember in a previous tutorial, I said, hey, we're going to have a problem with these windows because of the roof. Now you can see why. And also over here, we have a problem because that's going to be entirely under the roof now. So you can see if it rained, the water would come down and hit this wall, and that would, there's no slope here. That's a straight intersection. So that's a bad spot for water to be to connect. So I might think about extending this roof down and extending this roof down a little bit lower so that it has a better connection. But for the second tutorial on doing a roof, I know it's pretty fast, but it definitely shows how easy it is to do the roof. So let's stop it right here.